Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Yalik, and we're about to take a little speed stroll through Dr. T. Don't really need to do this video, just kind of want to do this video, to be honest with you. I had a bit of a long Boom Beach weekend with the Mega Crab and everything, with my two leaderboard. Why am I here? That is the wrong menu entirely. Pushing teams with the constant intel requirements and so on. And these guys should be a little bit, yeah, they're a little bit higher. But I had a good op hit to finish the last op, and then since I was double dipping, terrible op hit to start this current op, hopped out for a bit, hopped on Telegram, just, you know, and finally I could still be hopping. I still have that boost going, and I'm kind of done. I'm kind of done with a lot of things. I just want to take my warriors, and I want to run around the archipelago for a little bit and have some fun. So let's do that. Now, as usual, we have found ourselves an account that does not have the instant training, so-called, otherwise known as endless reserves, because this is way more fun without that. So we are trying to get through our Dr. T here, and we are trying to do it. Such grace, such skill. Yeah, we're going to BART through a couple of these because they're useless. We're going to try to do this as ever, as quickly as possible, and with as few losses as possible. This is the first I'm seeing this, so if the paths get wonky, that would be why. 70k, that's easily BARTable. So 14, 28, 42, 56, and then, you know, from there 58, 64, 70-ish. Perfect. Yay, counting. So yeah, just too much crabbing and everything. Kind of burnt out. And when I get like that, I just want to get back to doing what I love to do, which is this. A bit beyond BARTing here. Usually around 90, 100 is where I draw the line there. So we're actually going to have to use troops, which means we're going to be doing something like this. If there's any question ever about using troops or not, if it's possible not to use troops, don't. If you can do a bullet solo or, you know, whatever. If you can avoid using troops, if you don't have to, don't do it. Troops cost money. Or gold, I should say, but, well, I mean, both can be true, depending. A little bit of a peak there, not too bad. Okay. This feels right. I like this. I'm sorry. Just like the intel thing, it's just, it boggles the mind. It really does. Don't really need to shock this, but we will just cause, I mean, there's, you know, not much attacking us here. So in the interests of preventing casualties, we'll go ahead and shock the few things that are attacking us here. Song just ended. Hang on. Gonna have to crank that back up. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. Lasers. I agree. Alright, what are we doing here? So, this is interesting. 58, 38, 88, 96-ish. I'm going to try this, and I'm going to try it as a bullet solo. So, he goes that way. Because we do get some extra damage from all these other buildings around the HQ being destroyed. And then bullet will destroy some things too, and that's getting us extra GVE. Again, if you don't have to put troops down, why would you? So, I mean, that goes for a lot of things. Player bases, ops, whatever. I mean, if you can just drop bullet and win, then, I mean, I'm saying 100% go for that. Alright, so 2 shock launchers here. Not many shock launchers today. 2 here though, and not a huge deal. We can shock them together, and probably a shock and or critters off to the right side again, just cuz we can. Not boosted here. Believe this account is a 6-4. But still, just tons and tons of GBE for this kind of stuff. Alright, here's a fun thought. I think I have the GBE just to go like this. I don't probably need both of those smokes, but what I'm going to do is just try to get landed and everything nice and safely. I was debating momentarily there. Let's go to this mortar. Oops, and hopefully that's a smoke. It is not. That is a critter. Alright, well, we have our next smoke out. Have been having some issues with that lately. Alright, that should be okay. There. Yep. Kind of depends on the position. Like, normally I'm at a table when I use this, and currently I am not. Whatever, but it kind of changes the, depending on what position I'm in relative to the screen, it changes the, like the level of tapping, the severity of the tapping. I'm not quite sure how you describe that, but I have to, like, when I'm not at that table, which is normal and comfortable, I have to be really assertive, you know, with my taps. Alright, so, yeah, we know about that. How are we doing so far? Good. You know, screw-ups notwithstanding, mistaps and whatever. So still no troops, so we have 2 stages left. And hopefully we can rip through this with as minimal troop losses as possible. No shock launchers. So that's always a good sign for me. Probably a critter over here just to occupy some things, and likewise over here. I mean, this is pretty much as close to a guaranteed win as you can get. Get there and you win. This is why I love Warriors. Among other reasons. Warriors are just plain fun. I love the speed. I've realized this recently. That, oh my god, did it again? Really? Alright. We gotta get a handle on this. I think we're good. Except we did miss smoke on the HQ. So we're gonna lose a bunch of warriors off the right side. Which is a great way to start. So let's throw a medkit. And, well, we'll throw sorry, backwards. Medkit over there, critter to the, not medkit. Why do I keep saying medkit? Threw a shock to the left-hand side, threw a critter to the right. Gonna taunt again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses on that. Not impressed. Should have been none, actually. Do not love that. But got messy on me. And the one beautiful thing about Warriors is that they are so quick that sometimes, like, if you're, you know, on point and paying attention to what's going on, you can rescue those. So that wasn't terrible. Okay, so we need a shock over here regardless because of this shock launcher. That means we want Bullet off to the right so he can just taunt all of this stuff and be done with it. We won't have to worry about anything on that side of the base. So we can make this just 1 shock, and in order to do that, I think probably going to this sniper will be okay. I don't want to go so far as this flamethrower. So sniper, which means definitely want to kill this boom mine, and probably those guys. And we're going to want to use that beach cannon, that guy, as our starting point, because that does give us a nice line to... Cool. Okay. Right. Again, with the position... I'm on the ground because my back is killing me today. I've got a pillow underneath me, you know? I mean, but if I were... But it really does change the way that my taps register. So, you know. But again, still on me, because, you know, knowing that, I really should try to be, like I said, more assertive with these taps. I think Bullet should taunt that top flamethrower. I can't be 100% sure, but let's find out. We're going to throw mid-kit anyway. Yeah, see, that's perfect. That's what we want. Bullet's got everything taunted, and what he doesn't have taunted is occupied by shocks. We'll do another taunt and another shock, and see, that's where... so we lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I don't think we lost anybody on that one. So we actually lost more warriors on stage 6 than we did on stage 7. Yeah, no casualties, stage 7. So, in theory, this should be a day where I could have gotten through with no losses at all, but, you know, screwed it up a little bit. But, pretty easy day. Not a lot of shock launchers, and the ones that were there were, wait. That's not until tomorrow. I think we'll just sit like this for a bit. Okay. Sorry, thinking about my troops and what I need next, because I have no endless reserves on this account, as you can see. So, yeah, what do we got for time? 11:20. Wow, that is miserable, but I spent way too much time talking, because sometimes I do that. And also, I've not done any kind of videos over the weekend, because I was, you know, burned out trying to do Mega Crab and such. So, hi, nice to be back. Good talking to you. And so on and so forth. Anyway, that's Dr. T. Always recommended with the Warriors, because they are such a good time and they're super effective at this event. As you can see, a little bit of skill goes a long, long way with these guys. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Like, thumbs up, whatever you do, and I will catch you guys later. Have a great night, day, morning, whatever it is for you, wherever you are when you hear this. That. Have a good one of that. See ya.